Welcome to the Cash and Vault series. The main vault is your dispensary's central cash management hub. It tracks every dollar that flows through your location, from cash drops off the register to bank deposits and operational expenses. If you need to know where your cash is at any moment, this is where you look. You'll find the main vault page in the sidebar navigation. It's available to admins and managers. When you open it, the first thing you see is a header with a green vault icon, the title Main Vault, and your current location name underneath. If no location is selected, you'll see a placeholder prompting you to select one before the vault can load. On the right side of the header are two action buttons, a blue Transfer button and a red Add Expense button. We'll come back to those in a moment. Below the header is the balance card, a bold green gradient banner showing your current vault balance in large white text. This is the real-time cash amount sitting in your vault right now. Underneath the balance, it shows when the last transaction occurred, so you can tell at a glance how recently the vault was updated. Next comes the filter bar. This is how you narrow down the transaction history. There's a type drop-down that lets you filter by transaction category. All types, drawer deposit, transfer out, expense, adjustment, or reversal. Each type has its own color coding that carries through to the transaction table. Next to the type filter are two date pickers for setting a start and end date range. There's a clear filters link to reset everything back to defaults, and a refresh button on the far right to reload the data manually. The transaction history table is the heart of the page. It has 7 columns: date, time, type, description, debit, credit, balance, and actions. Let's walk through what each column shows. Date, time displays the date on top and the time below it for every transaction. Type shows a color-coded pill badge, green for drawer deposits, blue for transfers out, orange for expenses, purple for adjustments, and red for reversals. Each badge includes a small icon matching its type. The description column shows what happened, for example, cash drop from drawer 1 or bank deposit, along with who performed it and any notes they added. The debit column shows money leaving the vault in red with a minus sign. The credit column shows money entering the vault in green with a plus sign. The balance column shows the running balance after each transaction, so you can trace exactly how the vault balance changed over time. The Actions column has a small trash icon button that lets you reverse a transaction. Clicking it prompts a confirmation dialog asking, "Are you sure you want to reverse this transaction?" If you confirm, the system creates a reversal entry that offsets the original amount and restores the vault balance. Reversed transactions get a red background tint and their text is struck through so you can clearly see they've been undone. Reversal entries themselves and already reversed transactions don't show the reverse button. You can't reverse a reversal. The table paginates at 20 transactions per page. At the bottom, you'll see how many transactions are showing out of the total, along with previous and next page buttons and a page indicator. Now let's look at the transfer button. Clicking it opens the record transfer modal. At the top is a blue info box showing your current vault balance, so you know how much is available. The amount field accepts a dollar value and won't let you transfer more than the vault balance. Below the amount is a destination type toggle. If you have tracked accounts set up, you'll see 2 options: Tracked Account and Other. Tracked Account shows a list of your active payment method accounts, things like your debit card processing account or a bank account you've set up for tracking. Each account card shows the account name and its current balance. Selecting one means the transfer amount will be debited from the vault and credited to that tracked account's ledger, keeping your books in sync. If you choose the Other option, or if you have no tracked accounts, you'll see 3 untracked destination buttons arranged in a grid: Bank Deposit with a building icon, Check with a file icon, and Other with a generic icon. These are for money leaving the vault to places you're not. Tracking balance is for. There's also an optional Notes field where you can enter a reference number or details. Click Record Transfer, and the vault balance updates immediately. The Add Expense button opens a similar modal, but this one is for recording operational costs paid out of the vault. It shows the same vault balance info box at the top and an amount field. The key difference is the category dropdown. You must select a category for every expense. The options are rent, utilities, supplies, payroll, vendor payment, marketing, maintenance, security, insurance, licenses and permits, or other. There's a notes field for recording invoice numbers or vendor details. Click Record Expense to debit the vault and log the transaction. Both modals validate that the amount doesn't exceed your vault balance and show a red error message if it does. Both also require their respective selection, a destination for transfers, a category for expenses, before the Submit button becomes active. Everything that happens on this page, cash drops from drawers, transfers to the bank, expenses for rent, creates a permanent, auditable record in the transaction history. That running balance column means you can trace the vault's state at any point in time, which is essential for end-of-day reconciliation and compliance reporting. That covers the main vault overview. In the next video, we'll dive deeper into vault transfers and how to use the expense tracking to manage your dispensary's operational cash flow.